everybody, and welcome back to Podcast Soundscape, the show where we talk about stuff. I'm one of your hosts, Zach Martin.
And I'm the other host, Fox Lopez.
And I have a question for you, Fox. So, in what world would GameStop receipts become currency?
Not this one, because that sounds very dumb.
Well, we're supposed to, answer it after we have a discussion. We're talking about Danganronpa 2 today. Okay? you ruined it.
I have another question. Who's our special guest this time?
My dog, who's barking in the background.
How professional.
It's storming like crazy here, so my dog's going to give her thoughts too about the game.
Alrighty. What's our philosophical question?
So we're talking about the first one. Philosophical question. Well, you ruined that one already, so I guess we're just going to get into a general discussion about the funny Nagito Komaeda game, Danganronpa 2,
yes.
The sequel to Danganronpa 1, obviously.
Yes.
So let's just get into our general discussion. I thoroughly enjoyed this game.
It was a welcome upgrade to the original, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's debatable if you could consider them upgrades, but changes, yes.
The ending is definitely an upgrade.
Yes, I will definitely say I loved the ending and the ending trial. I was smiling the whole time. Except...
Chapters 1 through 3, you could say they're about the same level as Danganronpa 1.
Yeah, it kind of, once you get to the first murder of the game, I think once Nagito reveals his true nature, that's when the game really kicks in, because before then, it's kind of slow, and maybe even some would say boring.
Yeah.
But I mean, I will say, this game has my personal, easily my top 5 video game characters of all time, Nekomaru Niida. Dude, I'm not even joking. He is an absolute goat of all time.
Man's
I thought
great.
of him.
I love that
I thought
man.
of him the other day when I ran into the Habit Burger Grill to poop. I just summoned my inner Nekomaru. Exactly, dude. I burst through the restaurant, just sprinted to the bathroom, and I was like, dude, him and Peko just in the first round, they're he was taken. That anytime Nekomaru said something about that, I just took a picture of it, and I was just like, this is literally me. And his story too, his if you do his
free
thing,
time?
I almost said confidant, yeah.
I did his free time event. It was.
Yeah, and I actually thought his story was really good too.
They did my man justice.
Except, I even did kind of like how they handled his death, even though I was sad, because they got my 2 favorite characters in one trial. They killed Nekomaru in Gundam.
Gundam Janaka!
He was really funny though. I liked him.
Gundam was great too.
Yeah, I enjoyed him. I think I might need a refresher on that whole thing, but yeah, let's continue with some of our general discussion without going into story
the
or
music
characters yet.
I think the music
just as good as the first one, really.
The music
or maybe a little better.
No, I think overall the tracks are better, except New World Order.
I liked the remix theme.
Oh yeah, that was
that's
pretty much
the one I have saved to my playlist.
the only remix of the Danganronpa theme that's not better than the original is the Ultra Despair Girls one. But it's whatever. Oh, what else? The Chapter 5 trial music is investigation music is a bop.
That's the Nagito Komaeda on the 3DS, right?
Yes.
Or no, the DS. The Nintendo DS. Yeah, I mean, the art style is pretty much just as good as the first one.
It's very similar. Just some better looking sprites.
Yeah, and obviously, more attractive characters like Nekomaru Niida. Dude, he turned into Darth Vader.
Yeah, Nekomaru becomes Darth Vader.
Yeah, I guess in characters I have, remind me to say this, but I guess, well, I'll get into more detail with my characters, but just in case, I don't want to forget this, the one thing I didn't like is how some of the characters are just blatant carbon copies of characters from the first game.
Yeah, I feel that.
We'll get more to that with the characters, but I just don't want to forget that. I want to say that out loud so I can remember it. So, I mean, what else is there to talk about in the general discussion?
Oh, we got music. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
What do we normally talk about in general? I mean, the art style obviously is great. The voice acting is great, especially Nekomaru.
And Nagito.
Shit. Yeah. Nagito is able to do a lot more diverse things, I think, with his voice.
I think Nagito
Rather
and
than just,
Makoto have the
"Shit!"
same.
Yeah, they do. They have the same voice actor.
I think Bryce something.
Because literally before Nagito was introduced, we became Nagito. I was like, why isn't he the protagonist?
Oh.
And then I was like, oh, he's insane, clinically insane.
Oh,
he's
insane.
basically the Joker. Yeah.
Hajime, we live in a society.
We live in a society. Shut up.
This isn't Danganronpa 1.
So, I guess now is it time for, what else is there to talk about in general discussion?
Nagito Komaeda on the Nintendo DS.
DS. Dude, he's been the most memed character, I think, and that's fitting.
Yeah. I don't blame him for being the most memed. He had a good run. Alright, what else? Let's go to story.
Yeah, story. So pretty much the story of this one is that you're I almost said Hajime.
Hajime.
I almost said Hajite.
Hajite.
Hajime Hinata, doesn't know his ultimate talent actually this time, but it's the same thing. You go to Hope Speak Academy, except
it's not Hope Speak Academy.
Yeah, except instead of waking up in falling asleep and waking up, which was later revealed to be 5 years later or something.
Oh, it's in the future. It's in the future.
Yeah, I'm talking about the first one here, but then you just all of a sudden the walls go down around you, and then all of a sudden you find out that you're at Jabberwock Island, and then everything seems peaceful at first. You're with a new bear called Monami, unlike Monokuma. She's just a nice, cuddly Monami.
She's
bear
not a dick.
Yes, pretty much. She's supposed to be the quote teacher of the field trip because, as you later find out, you're all remnants of a group called Ultimate Despair, which are pretty much Junko's gang
terrorists.
Yeah,
that's basically what they were.
Just her terrorist organization, and then Monami's obvious goal was to give them all amnesia so that they would forget all of that, and then just become just good friends, leave the simulation, be all happy. But then that gets interrupted by Monokuma. Then you go through the same killing game. You have Trial 1, which is your basic trial, even though this time it's it's the twist because Byakuya is there from the first
Except
game.
He's not there.
Except he's fat, and you find out later that he was what was he? The ultimate
imposter.
Imposter. Okay, I couldn't remember if he was that or disguise artist. But yeah, the ultimate imposter. Who's later revealed. And obviously you have the second trial, which I really liked.
Yeah, that was
I guess
good.
we'll just get we'll give a rough overview of story and then go into the trials. Then you have pretty much more traditional stuff. Then you have the third trial, which is an atrocity against mankind.
Oh yeah, I hate that trial.
The fourth trial was
great.
Oh right. Yes, especially the lead up into that when you got to play as Nagito, that was fun too. Except in the puzzle, I just looked up all the answers, and then you have the fifth.
There's
trial,
an option to just skip all the puzzles.
I know, that's what I did.
Nice.
Because I'm stupid. But you have obviously then the fifth trial, which is really good, and then the last trial, which is so far I haven't played 3 yet. My personal favorite trial out of all the games.
Really, the fifth one was my favorite.
I like just because how long it was and bringing back everyone at the end. I'm surprised you don't like the last one the best. It has your waifu.
Oh, you're right. I mean, because it has my waifu in it, I must like all the trials with Kyoko in it.
Exactly. Now let's get more into the just straight up talking about the trials, just because I feel like that's
pretty much where all the stories.
Yeah, exactly. So the first trial, I think, is a good introduction. Obviously, you decide to throw a party near where you all your what is it, cuts and stuff? Dude, I would not kill anyone, dude. I would just stay in that island forever, dude.
Yeah, the island's chill.
They had a concert venue and music instruments. I could
the
last
Titty Typhoon.
there forever. You didn't need to say that, but yeah.
That's what it's called, though.
Dude, I could have stayed at that place forever, honestly. Hope Speak, maybe I couldn't have, but dude, Jabberwock, I could stay at forever, man. They got
I agree.
Even if it's just a simulation, I can do whatever I want. I can have my gamer girlfriend. But yeah, obviously the first trial.
Yeah, the gamer girlfriend that's dead.
But then what you find out, which is immediately odd, is that in the first game, Byakuya only cared about himself and straight up said, I don't care if all of you die. But in this one, he's like, I will die before I let any of you get hurt. And that's obviously proven true when he gets stabbed by what's later revealed to be the Mr. Chef Boy. Terratoria, who's
I'm glad
also
I'm glad he went out when he went out. I couldn't stand that man.
He was extremely misogynistic.
He was, but he was also really annoying.
Yeah.
I'm glad he.
I guess that's why. I guess that's why he was Perry's favorite character. He saw a lot of himself in it.
Don't name drop.
Yeah,
Don't name
yeah,
drop.
he found out that. But I thought it was kind of tragic how he found out that Nagito was planning on killing someone. But then he tried to stop that by killing Nagito instead to kind of save everyone. And then the twist with what he promised his mother, I thought that was really, it made me care about him at the end.
I didn't care about him at all.
I did. Really? Oh, I'm sorry, Chewie. You don't like Terra either? Well, I'm sorry. My dog's name is Chewie, by the way, for all our viewers. So when I go and say that,
Chewie doesn't like Terra.
Yeah, she doesn't. But I liked it. I thought it was well handled, and his execution was good.
Man got mowed down. Deep fried.
And then you obviously I like how they handled Nagito by tying him up.
Haha, I am crazy now.
Yeah, that was. You mind feeding me this? I can't use my hands. And then
no.
Who's it who freed him? Wasn't it like?
Oh, Monami did that so we can investigate.
Right. But then there's Trial 2, which what was her name?
Mario.
Mario, yeah, she gets. I was hoping it would be Hiyoko. I could not stand.
Oh yeah, Hiyoko was a trash character. I don't care if she gets better in her free time events. I don't really care. She's horrible.
I didn't spend a single free time event with her.
I
have no intention to. But yeah, what was and then obviously you find out that Pekka was the killer, and I thought Pekka was my favorite. I was actually next to Nekomaru. I was about to max her I needed to hang out with her one more time, and then it was revealed that that happened to me too with Ibuki.
Oh, it sucks. Yeah,
waifu.
Ibuki. That's Ibuki.
The only one who I maxed out, I think, was Nekomaru.
Out of the DR2 girls, I think Pekka was my favorite.
Yeah, but I liked the twist how she was Fuyuhiko's like bodyguard and how she had to always be there for him, and how they eventually led to Fuyuhiko's arc changing and him becoming a much better character, which I liked. And I also liked the dual execution with them both, but obviously Fuyuhiko surviving and being changed after that, I really enjoyed.
Fuyuhiko became Bruce Wayne.
Nick
Fury, because the eye patch.
Yeah, why were you saying Bruce Wayne?
I don't know. Because his mommy girlfriend died.
Don't say that ever again. Please, I'm begging you.
But it's the truth.
I will spoil V4 for you.
V4 isn't out yet.
Oh, but I know what happens.
What happens in V4, pray tell? Let's see if
Makoto dies in the first... Ryuji dies in the second trial.
No, not Ryuji, my favorite Persona character.
And Sora killed him.
Sora, not my favorite Phineas and Ferb character.
But, yeah, obviously I really liked how that changed his arc. And then you have the third one, which is my least favorite trial in Danganronpa.
Okay, that trial would have been okay if it made more sense and Mikan only killed Hiyoko.
Yeah, the Ibuki one, in that trial, because they actually meant to originally have Fuyuhiko die.
Then they realized, oh wait, he has untapped potential.
No, it's because that would have ruined Pekko's sacrifice. So, unlike the writers of the Star Wars sequel trilogy, they kind of realized, killing them off or doing this would, ruin the character's sacrifice.
Pretty much.
But, we have to have the Emperor Palpatine come back because we can't have competent writers in Disney. But we're not talking about Star Wars. We're talking about Danganronpa. But I feel like I understand Mikan killing Kyoko, but it didn't feel like it was planned, because wasn't she only supposed to kill Ibuki and then she had to kill
Hiyoko just kind of showed up and she was like, whoa, that's wacky.
It would have made a lot more sense to just have it be the other way. Hiyoko was the planned victim and then Ibuki was more of the collateral damage.
Quirky.
But I didn't want Ibuki to die. I was about to max her social stat. I liked my musician GF.
I would have rather had Ibuki live than Sonya any day of the week.
Me too. 1,000,000% agreed. The one thing I cannot stand is who survived in this game.
Yeah, this game has the worst survivors. Actually, I'm thinking about V3 survivors.
Don't tell me that it's worse.
Actually, no, I like most of V3 survivors.
Yeah,
I think
that's
I think Dangan 1 should have had less, and
I was fine with the amount. I just wanted Hero to survive.
just Hero.
What if Kyoko had died, huh, Fox?
If Kyoko had died, things would have been very sad.
Worst game ever, 0 to 10.
Actually, Kyoko dies in the bad ending.
Oh, right, okay, I thought you were about to spoil V3. I was about to say, I haven't played that.
And Kyoko dies at the anime.
Oh,
For
really?
like a couple seconds, then she comes back to life. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, okay.
It's funny.
I just... And the third trial also, didn't you spend, the whole thing, talking about how they used the ladder? Like, wait a minute, the ladder didn't matter. I don't remember much of it.
I don't remember the third trial that much either.
I just remember finishing and being like...
This was stupid.
I have a serious case of gamer rage, so I'll say a lot of things like, wow, this is really bad. Then afterwards, I'd be like, okay, that wasn't that bad. That boss, I was legitimately like...
That's the worst trial in the series, don't worry.
Okay, good, because I hated that so much. But I like the kind of idea of
coronavirus.
But I like the idea of that. But then you go into trial 4, which is, dude. Okay, can I just say, what was the gymnast's name? Aoi.
Akane.
I hated her so much because she led to Nekomaru dying.
Yep, she did that. She did that.
Dude, the one reason I say the survivor sucked is because I cannot stand that she survived. Because I was like, she literally led to my favorite character, one of my favorite characters in gaming history, getting capped, and then she got to live. That's like, okay, I'm about to spoil The Last of Us 2 right here. Fox, you're fine with that, right?
I don't care. I'm not going to play Last of Us 2.
Good, but I'm about to spoil that game, so if you haven't played it, right? That's like when you literally kill Joel in the first 2 hours and then spend most of the game playing as the killer and then don't even kill her at the end of the game. It literally felt like that. But it's like, why did she get to live? She led to Nekomaru dying. I was so frustrated by that. I was like, I hope you're the next victim. Because it made no sense. She's like, I'm going to fight Monokuma. And Nekomaru stepped in.
Nekomaru
He simped.
Alright, Nekomaru simped. He had it coming.
But yeah, obviously that was a really good one where it was confusing to find out that the whole thing was elevated. It hurt my head to around. Mainly because at the time I was ridiculously tired and hungry playing through that trial. I'm not even joking. I hadn't eaten all day and I was running on 3 hours of sleep. And I was like, what? Disney is an elevator?
An octagon has how many sides again?
Sides 7? Dude, that's literally what it was like for me playing. But once I wrapped my head around it, I was like, oh wow, it's actually really good.
And Nekomaru and Gundam had an anime fight, and that was epic.
Yeah, but didn't Gundam kind of make it a little obvious so that everyone would survive? But he didn't say, that we all know.
Gundam was like, "Go my 4 dark devas." Kaboom.
Dude, I liked his execution though. It was fitting. It was sad.
Yes, it was sad. I got big sad from it.
But then I liked that whole thing actually, where they were trapped in there. It felt like that was probably
it was a callback to the first game.
Chewie, can you stop that?
Is Chewie consuming a dark deva?
It's Chewie. Drop the dark deva of destruction.
What are the dark deva? What's the one of them Champ P or something? Yeah, Champ P is one of them.
Chewie, drop Champ P.
Drop.
All of a sudden you just hear from Ian's line. You just hear Gundam say, "How dare you?" And then you just hear, "Ah."
Oh. Jerry.
Sorry, all future episodes of Podcast Soundscape are canceled. Zach was killed. But yeah, and then you get onto the 5th trial, which is when Nagito Komaeda on the Nintendo DS.
Nagito just pulls the biggest mind fuckery.
Rube Goldberg machine, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
But then you found out that Chiaki was the one that triggered it because he was the ultimate. But even though that he didn't want her to die, he wanted her to survive.
No. Actually, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I was not saying that was the whole thing because he said at the end. But that was kind of ironic. That's the end. Even though he wished he was lucky, and we all thought that was because his luck. That was unlucky because he wanted to die.
Stupid.
I really like that whole thing though. With they each set up.
I like how they don't make Nagito. They don't make Nagito a sympathetic villain by trying to make them all live in the end. I like that.
Yeah, I really did like how he just wanted to make. I hope you all died.
I hope you all die.
Even you, Hajime. Oops, I sawed this arm in half.
Hajime, where's your talent?
Yeah, but then how in the end was like, not Hajime is just some talentless schmuck. I like that. And
Hajime.
then, obviously, the last trial, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's
because
really
they bring back Makoto. They bring back Makoto as a fake out at first, and then it's like 11037. You're like, oh yeah, then what does that mean? He's like, yeah, that thing.
I love how they use 11037 as a crucial piece of evidence again.
Yeah,
it's funny.
And then they're bringing back, and then the twist with Hajime at the end about who he really was. I don't remember what was
Izuru Kamakura.
That person. That I really like that. I
is-
think I originally didn't like him as much as not Makoto, but then once they put in that twist and like really made him kind of a tragic character, I was like, wow, that's sad. Wasn't he like?
Oh, they
didn't
make
all
him...
his classmates die except him?
No, and they basically Junko and Mukuro Yakusaba, the 16th student, blah blah blah.
Didn't laying inside.
They basically after Hajime became Izuru, they basically framed him for the death of all the students when it was actually just mass suicide.
Right. So basically, he survived Order 66.
Yeah, he survived Order 66 because he accidentally became the chosen one.
You were the chosen one.
You were the
It said you would destroy the Sith, not join them. Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness.
Did you bring balance to the Hope Speak Academy?
Dude, I was quoting Revenge of the Sand with someone on the... Dude, Revenge of the Sand is the best Star Wars trilogy. You were my mother, Anakin. I love the high ground. And then it's ow, 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 ow. It's over, Anakin. I don't die this movie. Don't try it. I should do it.
Do it.
Should I wait? Do it. I will try. Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, man, I love that. But yeah, that's about enough of the story. Now we get into the gameplay, which once again is pretty much just the first one, but with a little more added things like Tony Hawk's Simulator. Hangman's Gambit, which took me a really long time to get the hang of.
Quote unquote, with massive air quotes, improved Hangman's Gambit.
Dude, that took me ages to get the hang of, but once I did, I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense now. It took me a while to adapt to it, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the gameplay upgrades.
The gameplay was good.
It made it feel like an upgrade rather than just the same game, but with different quote unquote characters.
And then you had sword fighting. That was fun.
Yes, you had that. Which was...
It made the characters feel like not stupid, even though they're still stupid, except for Hajime.
Yes.
Just like you.
And then, is that all?
For gameplay?
The theater?
Let me think. I mean, there was like the sides...
Arcade machine.
There's that. Oh yeah, Twilight Syndrome Murder. My favorite RPG Maker game.
My favorite JRPG. Yeah, that was
My favorite
cool
character in Danganronpa 2 is Girl A.
Yeah, there's a lot more side-scrolling bits. I liked walking around Hope Speak Academy in 1 a lot, but I liked the setting of Jabberwock Island more.
Yeah, 1's atmosphere is great. What else is there?
Well, it's just like the first person.
Oh yeah, if you like reading, you can read the Danganronpa visual novel, light novel.
Yeah, but no one can read. If they're listening to this podcast and they've gotten this far, I doubt they can.
But you know what you can also do? You can also play a fun board game, I think. I'm pretty sure there's a board game in, like, one of the extras.
Nice. Yeah, I think there is. Yeah, with that, I think it's time to cut to Monokuma Theater. Intermission music. Here. Back at it with the intermission. So, yeah, what are we talking about this time?
Let's discuss. I'm gonna read you a book that's on my bookshelf. What book do you want me to read?
Oh, I'm really surprised you can read Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I know you got one of those books.
Well, that's like in like how would we read Origami Yoda?
Dude, I wrote to that author and he wrote me back twice.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That's how we became friends, actually, Emperor Pickleton. My biggest regret is saying to that one random British kid with the weird name, hey, that's a cool book. I have it too, because if I didn't say that, I wouldn't be talking to you right.
Yes, this podcast would have never existed. Let's read
Well,
Let's read Emperor Pickletine, the first chapter at least.
You were my brother, Anakin.
Alright. Gather around, children, as I read the greatest story of all time. Field Trip by Tommy. This case file is all about the field trip. The field trip to Washington, D.C. The field trip we've been looking forward to all year. The field trip we lost when Principal Arabsky got obsessed with us taking standards tests. What a loser. The field trip we fought for and won back. And I'm bored.
Oh, wait, I'm trying to get to the one part in this script that I'm reading through right now.
What script?
Alright, hold on, wait, it's almost there. I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire.
Your
new empire. Don't make me kill you. Anakin, my allegiance is to the pub and to your mom. If you're not with me, then you're my enemy. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I will do what I must. You will try. I hear you have a new apprentice. Wait, I hear a new apprentice you have, Emperor. Or should I call you Darth Bidius? Or should I call you Darth Arthur? Or should I call you Darthius? Master Yoda. You survived. You've won the prize. A prize? No. We're just quoting Revenge of the Sand at this point. I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you. I should have known the Jedi were plotting to take over. Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine is evil. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Then you are lost. This is the end for you, my master. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power. Don't try it. You were the chosen one. It was said you would destroy the Sith, not join them. Bring balance to the Force, not the darkness. I hate you. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. Oh, that's funny. The last spoken line in Revenge of the Sith is what? Question mark.
Nice. Alright, I think it's done for intermission.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that does it for this intermission. Insert outro intermission music.
We just recreated the entirety of Revenge of the Sand.
Yes. Oh, spoilers for Revenge of the Sith, by the way, if you haven't seen, the 15-year-old movie. Yeah,
imagine not seeing a 15-year-old movie. SMH my head.
SMH my head.
Spoiler alert for the first movie ever made.
Yes. So, intermission. I gotta cut it.
Cut. Characters, let's Danganronpa 2 cast.
All of them.
All of them suck.
On Danganronpa 2.
I think I remember more of these guys. Akane Owari. What do you think of Akane Owari?
Worst.
What do you think of Sonya Nevermind? Bad. What do you think of Ibuki Miyoda?
Okay, let's be serious here. Let's start off with number one. I just have a list pulled up on me. The ultimate princess, Sonia Nevermind, who is. I really was expecting her to I was expecting her to be one of the first people to be killed. I was really surprised that she,
I'm sad she lived.
actually survived.
I didn't like her.
I know, I didn't like her either. She was just kind of like the guy that Teru and then Kazuichi just simped for.
Yeah, she was just a simp magnet, and I don't like simps.
Yeah, it feels like she was just kind of there for that purpose, and she wasn't even.
She wasn't a character.
Opinion.
She was also there to get in the way of a lot of stuff, like with the whole Chiaki being the traitor thing. She was like, no!
I didn't like her character at all. And then we're on to a Teru, who we've already talked about.
We hate him.
Fuyuhiko was the only survivor I'm okay with.
Yeah.
I didn't hate that Kazuichi survived. Like, I was
fine with
it, like,
saying, but I'm glad
Fuyuhiko was the only. I was at the end. The beginning, I hated him, but he was like, yeah, he's coffee.
He's the boss, baby.
Exactly, but then he actually kind of redeemed himself and turned into, my opinion, one of the likable characters.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I like Fuyuhiko.
Except when he stabbed his stomach, it made me really uncomfortable.
He committed seppuku.
I can't take it anymore. I gotta commit seppuku. And then there was Kazuichi, who was fine, I guess.
He's a simp.
He is a simp lord.
A simp lord.
Lord. Who, yeah.
Kyoko Kirigiri, the best character in the game.
That's not who we're talking about. Next up is, Mikan. I forgot her name.
Mikan is fine, but annoying.
Chapter 3 ruins her.
Chapter 3 ruins her. Thumbs up.
Sure, she was fine. She wasn't terrible until, like, Trial 3, then she was, like, worst.
She was like, ooh, Junko and Oshima, ooh.
And then, obviously, Nekomaru Nida.
We've said enough.
Obviously, in my opinion, yeah, the best character of the game. Oh, whatever Akane, whatever her was, I don't like her.
Akane, bad.
Hajime, who we've already talked about, is a great protagonist. Nagito, who's one of the best characters in the series, in my opinion, and also produces some A-tier memes.
Yes. Peace was never an option. Despair was never an option.
Peace was never an option. Then obviously Gundam Tanaka, who is really good.
Yes, Gundam is great. Love him.
Yeah, just like, go forth, my four
dark divas
of destruction. And then
the anime, he
reminds me of Cyrus from Octopath, because like Sonia was simping for him, but he didn't even notice.
In the anime, they give this man a whole bear. Like, he just shows up to class with a bear.
Dude, I do that all the time. Do you not remember extra class?
In the anime, he also summons lightning.
Dude, do you not remember February 13th, 2020, when I showed up to orchestra class with a bear?
Oh, I don't remember that. You think I'd remember something like that?
Dude, because, Simmons, Zach, what are you doing with that humpback whale? I'm like, you need to go to I'm like, Mr. Simmons, you're senile. You need to go to the hospital immediately.
Okay, in all seriousness, one day we should just bring a lobster on a leash and just see if we can convince Mr. Simmons he's senile.
No, convince him that that's us, and just sit the lobster behind the timpani and put the mallets in its claws. It's like, Fox, you missed your entrance again, and then the lobster's just escaped. Dude, I'm telling you. For those of you who don't know, we're 17. Well, I'm 17. Fox is almost 17.
I'm almost
going
17.
Into our senior year. We're going to cause mayhem if we go back into actual regular.
I hope we go back into actual school.
Dude, we're gonna cause mayhem. We are bringing live lobsters.
Oh gosh.
What's it? If we just bring like a whole T-Rex fossil on a leash and we're just walking it. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, back to the characters. Chiaki, who's just Futaba but for this game.
Chiaki is Futaba, but tolerable.
Rutabaga. Yeah, she's kind of just like the guy that everyone's like, oh my god, if she was real, we would totally be dating right now.
Chiaki would be too busy overdosing on sleeping pills to notice you.
Dude, I wish I could sleep like her, man. I swear to god, I'm thinking.
Danganronpa too, but Chiaki's asleep the whole time.
Yeah, last night was the best night of sleep I've gotten, and it's still 2.5 hours to fall.
Ah, it sucks.
It, okay, you know what? Then we're on to a Hiyoko, who's terrible.
What do you mean? She's the best character in the game.
I hated.
Actually, she's my new waifu now. Didn't you hear?
Dude, I was hoping like.
Die!
Yes.
Yes.
In the second trial, that she was going to be the killer. I was rooting for like even when like evidence is pointing to the contrary. I was like, I don't care. It's her. And then there was
Imagine liking Hiyoko. Cringe.
Then there was Mahiru, who I disliked pretty much.
Really? I thought she was good.
I didn't like her.
I did her free time event. It's because I did her free time events where most of the character development happened.
Oh, what's her character like?
She's basically a mom character. She was more chill once you got to know her.
Then we have Thick Boy Byakuya.
Mans was thick.
I mean, he's not even the real Byakuya.
Now let's talk about the real Byakuya, who came back at the end like a Chad. And told so remember when he was when Sonya was like, "Oh man, you guys saw everything?" He was like, "Yes." And Sonya was like,
Dude,
"I did some embarrassing things in front of those cameras." He's like, "Yes, you did."
Dude, they over-sexualized Sonya so much.
They did, but Byakuya, that's like one of the funniest things he says in the series.
I know. No, but I love it also at the ending where I think it was like Kyoko was like, besides you have someone waiting for you back on shore. He's like, don't remind me. I'll ask it off recording because I do have some questions about like, but whatever. Then we're on to Peko Pekoyama, who I really liked, especially with her character being really tragic. She's like, I'm nothing. I am
cool.
Well, pretty much, I have to do whatever that Master
Fuyuhiko
Hiko does, and I like that. It made her character feel really tragic, almost like Fuyuhiko's the Emperor, and that she's Darth Vader. Star Wars.
Peko, why'd you kill her? You wanted to. No, I didn't.
And then we're on to next final character, Ibuki, which is Ultimate Musician.
Ibuki's good.
I squeezed out the child, but I don't know who the father.
Ibuki's concert was funny.
Dude, her set list was just like, it's her. I was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, she's gonna play great music, and she just plays like Death Grip. Hey, stop.
Does Chewie not like Death Grips?
No, Death Grips is her favorite.
Zicko.
Wait, did Michael will pick that?
Pick what up?
Oh. Okay, I'm assuming you did. Should stop biting yourself. My dog is allergic, bites herself.
What are you talking about?
My dog bites herself because she has allergies.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. I also bite myself whenever I consume dairy.
I just imagine we're like, hey Fox, did you enjoy that tea we gave you? Yeah, I felt it was not sitting well with me. Oh yeah, we put a lot of milk in there. Like what? And you just furiously biting yourself. But now, yeah, let's talk about the characters and how some of them are just blatant ripoffs of characters from the last game.
Speaking of blatant ripoffs, in V3 there are 2 Kyoko clones.
Nice.
One of them's a detective, the other is basically Kyoko's personality.
You know what? I might start V3 tonight. I might
do it, please.
Do it.
Do it.
But because after the next gaming episode, we have no games to talk about.
Yes, and V3 is not long. You will finish it before the next gaming episode.
But yeah, because I'm getting close to finishing up Octopath, and I would like to play something on the side, just because as of now I just am grinding to get the other characters up to level.
Do it.
But yeah, let's talk about some Blade ripoffs. So obviously there's
Imposter's a ripoff of Byakuya.
Yeah, I would have liked to see with his character though, like than just kind of like.
If you want to see more of Imposter, watch the Danganronpa 3 anime.
Okay, I will. But no, I won't. And then
not really. Imposter has like his own character development and stuff. It's pretty cool.
So for some blatant ripoffs, obviously Akane is, in my opinion, a blatant Hina ripoff.
What makes you say that? They're both dark skinned. Are you a racist?
No, it's just I'm serious. But like, yeah, obviously, like their ultimate skills are similar. Ultimate gymnast, ultimate swimmer. They look similar.
Aoi has her donuts. She has meat.
Meat, yeah, the Schmeat. Well, I swear to God, there's so much more. I was thinking.
Nekomaru is Sakura? Question mark.
No, dude, he's a blatant Kyoko.
Yeah, Kyoko was swole.
He kind of reminded me of Taka at first, because I was like, oh, because they kind of at first, but now I realize now. But yeah, I could kind of see him being similar to Sakura, even though I don't really feel that. But I could see someone making that argument.
What did you? Don't you remember Sakura when she's like to Hina? Hina, I need to take a shit.
Shit.
Remember when Monokuma was hogging the bathroom? They had an anime fight.
Yes.
Is that just?
I remember when my favorite thing was like Nekomar was like obviously distressed, and they're like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I need to shit." They're like, then goes like, "I can't. The unisex bathroom is being occupied." And then at the end, doesn't he just give up and make a run to his like room? I'll just yell like, "Shit!" Dude, okay. For any of you who don't know, I have some bowel troubles, and I'm known for, the poops I take.
The poop.
But that's why I love Nekomaru so much. He's like, shit. I feel like, at first I thought Nagi just a Kodo ripoff, but then I was proven.
Yeah, you're proven wrong in, like, the... Haha, I am crazy.
But, I'm trying to think. I know this is kind of a stretch, but just...
What's this?
Kazuichi reminded me of Leon at first.
Yeah, I agree. Their designs are similar.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Just purely their designs, not their ultimate talents or whatever. Then,
No, if you replay the opening of one, they kind of act similar.
I swear I had...
Fuyuhiko started off as a Byakuya clone until he didn't.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Who else? Hajime is a Hajime clone.
Yeah.
Monami is a complete ripoff of Monokuma.
Yeah. I think that's it, honestly.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, Mikon is a ripoff of Chihiro.
I honestly thought at first that Chiaki was Chihiro.
Chiaki is a dude.
Yeah, exactly. But like their designs, like they're similar.
Yeah, their talents are kind of similar.
Dude, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, Chihiro basically created the entirety of Danganronpa 2.
Yeah, dude, I'm just saying, like, if being an ultimate gamer could get you into like the most prestigious country in the world, I would be there already.
Grinding.
I would be the ultimate gamer, dude. Just saying. Dude, like, you could really just like they made in like Danganronpa ultimate, like you could be the ultimate anything. You could be the ultimate in the water bottle drinker. I just said that because I have a bunch of water. It's like I can consume 7 water bottles in one day.
I am the ultimate water bottle
But like think about it, you have like ultimate gamer, ultimate photographer, literally ultimate princess. Just like you were born to a wealthy family. Congrats. It's the same with
It's like ultimate lucky student.
Like you could be the ultimate British person.
I am the ultimate Brit.
Like I could be the ultimate
American
person with the foot fetish. Wait, what? Cut that.
I'm not cutting that. Fuck you.
Yeah, but like, dude, we could be like ultimate. Like, I'm just saying. I think I could make an argument for ultimate musician. I don't.
That's already I mean, if there's two.
But I can make. I mean, look, I have my bass right next to me. I'll demonstrate. That was my 7 Nation Army.
Nice.
But yeah, I guess it's time to. That was a long character discussion to talk about Jabberwock Island, which we already talked about.
Jabberwock Island.
I liked returning to Hope Peak at the end and just seeing
It's dead.
Yeah, the coded stuff.
What else is there? Danganronpa 2 is a good game.
Oh yeah, we need to do a character tier on this. That's what.
Oh, character tier list. Let's go through. Akane
I have
is.
it pulled up. Sonia.
C.
Yeah, but like C.
Low C. Who's next?
Terror around the same place.
No, D.
Okay, D. Yeah. Fuyuhiko.
A.
High B. I was gonna say high B or low A.
No, I think he's A tier material.
Okay, I could understand that. But then there's Kazuichi, who where I would put him like
B or C. I don't care.
But we're talking like low B if he's up there, man.
Like the borderline of B and C.
Yeah, pretty much. And then you obviously next have who would be.
I think she's a C tier. Or B.
Yeah, because I would have said B at first.
Put her high C.
Yeah, because the trial 3 winter.
She got ruined by trial 3 syndrome.
Yeah, and then you have Nekomaru, who's top of S tier, above Kyoko.
Wait, are we combining them?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
I was joking to piss you up, but yeah, he's definitely S tier.
Yeah, put him in S tier. Gundam is also
Akane.
S tier. Akane is.
Yeah.
I don't care.
F. She caused Nekomaru to turn into Darth Vader and then die. F tier.
F tier. Buki.
Then we have Hajime.
Let's put Hajime in A tier.
Yeah, high A tier. I'd say he could make an argument for either low S or high A.
Let's put him high A for now.
Yeah, I could see the point of yeah, maybe we'll slap him in S tier later.
Yeah, depends on our mood.
Nagito S tier.
Yeah, Nagito's below Nekomaru.
Yeah, I think Nekomaru S tier in this game. But then you have Gundam S tier already established.
In between.
In between S and A?
No, in between Nagito and.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Then Chiaki, who I would put, because of how tragic and how she wasn't really real.
I'd put Chiaki in A.
Yeah, high A. I would put her.
I'll put her below Hajime.
Yeah, pretty much. Hiyoko F tier.
Below Akane.
Yeah.
At least Akane had some good points.
Yeah, at least I could relate to.
At least I can relate to.
What I was about to say like overtly sexual. I was gonna say at least we both love meat, but like I meant it in a literal sense of devouring steak, not
you both like Schmeat.
Yeah, no homo. And then Mahiru. I mean, what would you put her at since you're alive?
I'll put Mahiru B tier.
Okay, I would say C at the highest.
Nah, her free time events make her B, but I don't really care.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Then, Thick Boy.
Which one? The one we like or the one we don't like?
What do you mean the one we like or the one we don't like? There's one Thick Boy.
Isn't Terra also thick?
We already ranked Terra.
You're right, we did.
In what world is he the Thick Boy?
I don't know, man. Let's put Thick Boy in A tier.
Really?
You haven't seen his anime story. You haven't.
Okay. Based on that, I'll take your word for it. Then we have Pekko, who I would put also at A tier.
Yep, I agree.
And then Ibuki, who I would put at
B.
I would put the highest to B though. But I did most of her free time of it, but I don't remember much of it.
Yeah, I mean, she's just quirky.
I'm quirky, so yeah.
I'm not like the other girls. I pushed out a baby and I don't know who the father is.
But yeah, yes, that's really all there is to talk about in our very long discussion. Actually,
how long is that discussion? But it has been almost 50 minutes.
But obviously, we were recording a little bit extra, and then there's like about 30 seconds to get up. But yeah, let's kind of end this. It goes on for too long. So, anyways, thank you so much for podcast. We know probably only our good friend Jeremy, who was on earlier, has gotten this far. So thanks for getting this far again. Give us
shout outs to Jeremy.
Yeah, we'll put you back on the show because your episode has done the best out of all of them so far. So we'll get him back on the show.
We will hold you hostage and make you play a video game we both have played.
Play Danganronpa 3. No, do it.
Do it. You won't get it because you probably haven't played the first two.
But, normally this is the point where we would answer the question, but someone had to go and ruin that. Those are bold words, Fox Lopez, who lives at...